Arlington has a new policy for dealing with noise complaints. We'll tell you more about that later in our program, but first, for the 14th consecutive year, Arlington's AAA bond rating was reaffirmed by Moody's, Fitch, and S&P. This is the highest rating in the country, and Arlington is one of only 39 counties in the United States to hold this distinction. This means that we can continue to fund government and school programs at lower interest rates. More information is available on the county website. Search bond rating. There has been a significant reduction in the number of homeless people in Arlington County, according to a recent survey. Board Chair Jay Fassett said the numbers show that the county's efforts to fight homelessness are seeing results. To learn more about how Arlington helps homeless people in our community through a variety of housing programs and social services, go to arlingtonva.us, keyword homeless. Last month, the Arlington County Board approved the first major revisions to our noise ordinance policy since the 1970s. Well, what does that mean exactly? Take a look and see.
We worked on this ordinance for almost 5 years. This is going to prepare us going forward to be able to control noise in the community that we have today. It needed to change because we had a subjective reference that dealt with a reasonable person standard. The Virginia Supreme Court ruled that that standard was void. What would be reasonable to one person would obviously be not reasonable maybe to another. We had a similar standard in our ordinance, and we needed to update our ordinance to remove all subjective standards. What we've discovered is that there are personal expectations, and then there's this need for community expectation. We differ depending on where you come from. We're a very diverse community. We all have to be able to coexist and get along, and this ordinance became a tool to try and set standards in our community. For the last 3 years, we had significant involvement from the community. We did a number of public meetings throughout the county and met with stakeholders from the construction industry, the developer community, live entertainment, condo boards, and extensively with the Civic Federation. Citizens were asking us questions. They wanted to know how they would be impacted, and the questions that they asked became important as we started to frame our response. Most complaints are at night. We needed simple, effective tools that could be used to, first of all, identify when a person that's negatively affected should call police, and for police to be able to address so that they could efficiently and equitably address the issue and move on to other issues in the community.
If you have a noise complaint, call code enforcement during business hours or the police non-emergency line at night. To learn more about noise ordinance, go to building.arlingtonva.us/update/noise. Arlington is holding a volunteer appreciation celebration to thank everyone who volunteers for the county each year. If you volunteer with any Arlington County program or service, then we want to see you there. It's on Monday, June 23rd from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Arlington Mill Community Center. RSVP on our website, keyword volunteer. And finally, the Animal Welfare League of Arlington unveiled its state-of-the-art cat and small companion animal residence at the shelter. The area was designed to ensure the animals are comfortable while they wait to find new homes. Each year, the league receives about 900 cats, many of whom are adopted within a month. To adopt a cat or other small animals from the shelter, contact awla.org. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around Arlington.